Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? You know, Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? Okay, look, we're talking about WWE 2K 2023. It works on the Steam Deck, even though it's not verified yet, but it do work on the system. But I also want to talk about this Ubuntu Steam Snap app. You know, because remember, Ubuntu said they were going to take video games seriously. Now they got a Steam Snap app. I mean, the Steam app is already in the Ubuntu OS, but now you got to download Steam Snap. Listen to this. It says here, any excuse to play your favorite game all over again? Ubuntu wants you to test its Steam Snap app. Hold up. got Spider-Man running here. Anyway, it says here, Ubuntu wants you to test its Steam Snap app. It says here, remember when Ubuntu said it was getting serious about gaming? Well, it hasn't forget entirely. It's once again asking gamers to take part in a fresh bout of testing for Steam Snap. It says here, Steam is available on Ubuntu through traditional packaging method, but Canonical sees its Steam Snap as the real future of the game's platform on Ubuntu. That kind of makes sense. It's a tad easier to cater to. The tangle of 32-bit library older games require using a sandbox separate snap file system. Since publishing Steam as Snap under the early access banner, we've been working feverishly to resolve issues and ensure it works well. We've done our own testing, but we need your help to provide game reports for your favorite games and make sure we got maximum coverage as Steam title as possible, as many Steam titles as possible. Says here how to test the Steam Snap. Says here, to get involved, you first need to install Steam from the candidate channel. Once you've done that, you'll need to do is install and play games in your Steam library. Once you've given them a good go, Ubuntu asks that you submit a game report using report tool it has bundled inside the Steam Snap. Let's go through that together to install Steam Snap candidate. Ready? Here we go. Okay, you got to go to the terminal, right? Go to the terminal now and enter sudo snap install -- candidate Steam. That's first step. Then it says download will take a little while. Once complete, you'll need to open it, log in, and get things set up. Once you're ready to start testing, first run these commands only once, right? Okay, here's the second step. Type sudo snap connect steam hardware observe. And then once that goes through, now type sudo snap connect steam system observe, right? Okay. Then it says then install and play your games and you're ready to report your experience run. Then it says then you type to type your report, you type steam.report and then quotes your title, that the game that you're playing, and then another quote. It says here, this open a form in your web browser with a bunch of info to pre-populate it. Then it says in parentheses, feel free to review and edit this, close parentheses. And it says here, before you hit the submit on Ubuntu, ask that you add the game report label and the Proton DB rating as labeled. Then it says in parentheses e.e.g, comma pdb goal, close parentheses. And then it says here, and that's it. Now get gaming. Anyway, so that's the end of that. Ubuntu has a new a Steam Snap app now. That's the future of Ubuntu gaming. So give it a go and start gaming. I will leave this article with the link in the description box. You can click on the link, and then you can read the article for yourself. And it shows you the commands that you got to enter. So once you do that, your gaming on Ubuntu should be better. If you're using let's say you're using Ubuntu 18.4, right? To get to 20.4 and 22.4, you need to get a desktop that has architecture 486 or better. Okay, you want to use an architecture that's 486 or better. And when it comes to Ubuntu, you want to have one desktop running 20.4, the other running 22.4, or one laptop running 20.4, the other running 22.4, or have a desktop running 20.4, then the laptop running 22. So you can do it either way, and then go from there, and then enjoy and have a blast. Ubuntu is pretty good. It comes with its own spreadsheets. If you go to the app store, you got a whole bunch of apps you can look through, see which one you prefer, which one you like, and stuff like that. Then it has games and stuff. It has video recorder apps. If you record videos and stuff like that. So yeah. If you could use a desktop. Get like a desktop and then use a video recorder app to run all kind of different videos depending on what you're doing. So yeah, Ubuntu is really, really good. So is the other Linux distros too. All the other Linux distros are really good. XFCE, Endeavor, Linux Mint, Slackware, Puppy Linux, Fedora, Debian, all those, plus the other Linux operating system. They're really, really good. So give them a try. If you got some desktops, like that's with 486 or better, get a couple of those Linux distros and give it a go and give it a try, man. But they're really fun to use when it's all said and done. They're really fun to use. The thing about this tech industry too, you don't want to find yourself, picking sides when it comes to operating system. If you want to have one computer running Windows, another running one of Linux operating systems, and have an Apple computer. That way you're getting the best of all three worlds, and you're not missing out on anything. So yeah, you want to keep it that way. So when it comes to this tech stuff, never limit yourself to just one specific operating system. Use Apple, Windows, and Linux. And that way you have the best of both worlds. Or let's say you like Linux, then you get some computer desktops that's 486 or with architecture 486 or better, and then you get like a copy of say Fedora, Debian, Puppy Linux, Slackware, XFCE. You got a bunch of computers. You can just set up a network with different Linux distros, and get you some practice in, or do that as a little hobby or something like that. But the Linux distros are good. The same goes for Apple. The same goes for Windows. They're all good operating systems. So never take sides when it comes to these computer operating systems. Use all three of them. But for you Ubuntu users, and you love to play video games, the Steam Snap app has answered the call. So yeah, give it a try, give it a whirl, and start playing your games and go on from there. If you have Ubuntu, if you're using 20.4, 22, the Steam app is already in the app section already. You just got to download the Steam Snap, and then that's it. So go on from there. I will leave this article in the description box, and you can read it for yourself and give it a go. Some of those games in the game section, they need some updates, like Quake, Quake and Doom, stuff like that. You know, so yeah. And then Ubuntu, Linux gaming now is better now. Thanks to the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck brought life into the Linux gaming community. So Linux gaming now is alive and kicking. So yeah. Then you have the Wine app. That's been updated to, I think, about 4.0. Wine lets you play like Windows games on Linux. And then there's a then there's Proton too. So you Linux gamers, man, you guys are good. You got a handheld, that's the Steam Deck to deal with. You got your desktop gaming, man. So yeah. Other than that, Ubuntu is good, man. When it comes to Ubuntu and its Linux distro, you want to have one computer running the last one, and the other computer running the latest. Say one computer running 20.4, and the other running 22. So when they come out with another distro now, you take the new distro and put it on 20.4, and that way you have 22 and the latest, and then go on from there. So yeah, gaming on Linux is good, man. It's fun, yeah. And the distros, they're very good, man. They're very good, very good. Anyway, latest video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek fan. Bored, Dark Side. Go. Peace.